Hi, and welcome to Joomla Pizza Bugs and Fun 2023. I'm SD, and joining me are Phil, Mike, and Olivier, your guides to participating in this year's event. As you know, the goal of Pizza Bugs and Fun is to gather together to improve Joomla through testing and bug squashing, all while having fun. This event would not be possible if it were not for our generous sponsors. This year's main sponsor, Ionis. Our other sponsors include SoftForge, the Joomla, Tassos, Digital Peak, Email Q Daily, and of course, Joomla. We thank each and every one of you for supporting the Joomla project. There is one individual who has been working diligently behind the scenes and prefers to stay there to help bring this event to life. We think of him as the heart of this event. You know who you are, and we thank you for all that you do. Thank you to the organizers and room assistants from around the world who are helping to make this 24-hour event available to everyone who wants to participate, no matter where they are. Last but certainly not least, we thank all of you who are joining us and participating in this year's events. To connect to our team and other participants, join us in the OR PBF channel on Mattermost with any and all questions. Help spread the Joomla love on social media by using hashtag PBF23 with your comments, pictures, and shoutouts of your support. And of course, check out our website, pizza-bugs-fun.com, with all the information about this year's event. With the housekeeping done, let's talk about what you'll find in this video. The topics are designed to help make this experience, your PBF experience, a success. The topics that we will cover include how to create a Mattermost account, how to create a Joomla documentation account, how to write Joomla documentation, how to create a GitHub account, how to configure the Patchtester, how to test a patch, bugs and fun at home, and of course, how to get reimbursed for your pizza and non-alcoholic beverages. So let's get started. Up next, Phil will explain how to create a Mattermost account and join us in the ORPBF Mattermost channel.
Thank you, SD. And now I'm going to talk you through signing up to Mattermost. There's an article in the Joomla community magazine called Getting the Most Out of Mattermost. And this will tell you everything you need to know about signing up to Mattermost. You can register on the Identity portal at identity.joomla.org. Once you've registered, you can check through your profile. The important thing to make sure is that you have given consent for Mattermost. Here are the important parts, and here are the consents. And here you can see I've given my consent for Mattermost. It tells me when I agreed it, when it expires, and how long I've got left. And it's important that you renew your consent before the expiry date. Once you have given that consent, head over to joom.la/chat, and there you will see Mattermost. Once you're at Mattermost, you can find the Pizza Bug and Fun channel simply by typing PBF into the Find channel. And once you search there, you'll be able to chat with others who are joining in Pizza Bugs and Fun. And here are all those important URLs again. And now over to Mike, who's going to explain how you could do Joomla documentation.
Hi, to support the Joomla documentation you need an account. If not already accessed, just go on the top bar on the Joomla documentation main page on login. Go to don't have account, join Joomla documentation, enter here your username, and password. And your email address. And there's this captcha. So that's it. You have created an account. The next step is to confirm this account with the email you should receive several minutes later. So before you can start with the edit in the Joomla documentation, you need to confirm your account. We're just going here with your email you should received. This is this one here, and click on the link. And now your address is confirmed, and you can use this account in the Joomla documentation. So then to check your account, you can go on this icon here, go to preferences, and you see here your member of groups. It is only auto-confirmed and users, and what you need to use your account for the Joomla documentation, you need also the email confirmed member, and this will be happen during the confirming email link. And in your preferences, you can also here select your main language, and you can also change here your email address if you have some typos or whatever you or some struggling with the receiving of this confirming email. You can change here the email address, and also send another new confirming email to you. So when your account is approved or confirmed, you can start with the sandbox to try out the MediaWiki itself without changing any necessary content. You can go to the sandbox, which you can find here in the search field, and go over actions to get it. And then you can do what you want. This text 4, and here I need to change this one 7, 6 and 7. Save changes, and then you see here your changes. So to upload a new image, you can also go to edit. Wait, I delete this one here. So because I want to add this image which is shown here again. So I go here. You see here one image, and here a red link. I go to edit this page. I can copy and paste this link if I want. It's easier to enter. In this case, I have some code in there. So For files, you need to enter the file name, which is here. I use the translate code here to make it possible to upload also translated screenshots. And so this one here, and I click on Save Changes, and you see here the demo. This is my link to the image, which not exists yet. Click on Demo, choose my file, select my screenshot from my desktop or wherever I have it. And you see here the destination file name. It is the EN for English, and upload file. So in this case I have a duplicate because I uploaded it before. In this case I ignore it, and I go back to Sandbox, and I should see here my image. Yeah, with a refresh I see an image. So to translate the pages, it is necessary to add your users to the translators, which you can find here on the main page. Go to Contribute and click on the Translate Documentation link. And here you find the translator page. Go to your language. This is here. In my case, German. Go and edit. And I enter here my user account. So save changes. Now see here your entry. For this to be approved for as translator, you need to do it 1 or 2 days before the event to give the administrators a chance to approve your request. And then you can start to translate your page. So I go to German in my case and go to Translate. And you see here translate to Deutsch, German. And now I can do my changes. So, and now you see step by step you go through the text, and I go back to the main page, to the sandbox page, go to German, and I should see here my translations, I hope. No, with a refresh I see the translated page. So So now I want to show you how to have with a Joomla documentation translations. You go on the main page, scroll down to contribute and click on this translate documentation link. So, and here you are on a page where all current translators are be listed. Scroll down to your language, click on edit, in my case German. And add with the same code your username. So this is my username. Save changes. So now here is. When you did this, the translation administrators will receive a message, and then they approve your request. For this, it is important to do this a little bit earlier before the event, to lose not the time. For best, do it 1 or 2 days before to be sure that your account is approved for translations. So now I give a sandbox to show you how it works with the translations. Click on the language and click here on translate. And now see here the translation mode. In my case, you see I have no translation rights. Wait, I changed my account. Which is already approved. So publish translation. And now I see your translation is here visible, and you go step by step with the translation. Here in this case, you see here the screenshots. You see only the en string of the image file, and you translate the image file name to de, and then you can later upload the image. I changed it right now to show how it works to Italy. So, which is in this case not correct, but I only want to show it for you. So go back to Sandbox, go to the German, and you see here the missing image, and in the file name you see the IT for Italy string, name. And now you can choose the file. Change it a little bit to see not a message. So I ignore this in this case again. Go back to the sandbox. And I see here the English image, which is shown here, and the German version I see here because I changed only this, the first image. This image here I changed. For German is another screenshot. So that's it.
Thank you, Mike. And now I'm going to talk you through setting up a GitHub account. Head over to github.com and there you can sign up for a new account. You'll need to use a valid email address to sign up for your new account. Then create a password, and once you've saved your password, you will need to verify your email address, and then you can sign in. Once you have signed in to GitHub, you can search for the Joomla repository. And here you can see the Joomla repository and all of the code that makes up Joomla. And now over to Olivier, who's going to talk about patch testing.
Thank you, Phil. Before I dive into the details, I would like to point out that the idea behind testing patches is to get 2 successful tests from 2 different people on a single patch. A patch is a piece of code, or pull request, that has been created to correct an issue in Joomla. We have prepared a style sheet where I recorded most patches that need to be tested. Once you decide on a patch you want to test, put your name next to the patch so no more than 2 people test it. There are several ways you can test patches. You can install an instance of Joomla on your local server. It is simple. Just get the latest nightly at GitHub and install a Patchtester component. You can use one of our pre-installations ready for you to use. Once you have claimed an instance, the first thing you should do is change the password so that nobody else can use it but you. You can use the site launch.joomla.org and create your own Joomla 5 instance. Once in a console, install the Patchtester component. Once in your Joomla instance, you first need to set up the Patchtester extension. I would also suggest you increase the session lifetime, set debug to yes, and error reporting to maximum to catch potential issues. In some cases, depending on the patch you are testing, you may be required to install additional languages or sample data. To set up the Patchtester, go to Global Configuration, Joomla Patchtester. In order to get the patches, you need a GitHub token. Click on Create a Personal Access Token. This takes you directly to GitHub to create the token. It's pre-filled for you. Just go to Generate Token. This will give you a token available for you to use in your console. Make a copy of it, because once you leave GitHub, that token will be gone. Go back to your console. Put the number 7 close. Now you're ready to fetch data. Once the patches are available in the console, go back to the style sheet where you put your name in and copy the patch ID. Go back to the console, put the ID in the search field. First, you need to make sure you can reproduce the issue the patch is supposed to fix. To learn more about the issue, select View on GitHub. It will take you to GitHub, where you can learn about the issue. Go back to your console and try and reproduce the behavior. If you cannot reproduce the behavior, please make a note in the style sheet. On the other hand, if you can reproduce the issue, click on Apply Patch. Follow the instructions for testing the patch in the GitHub pull request. And make sure the issue has been fixed with the patch applied. Your test being successful or not, please record your results in the style sheet next to your name. Go back to the console and select View on Joomla Issue Tracker. In there, click on Test This and report your results. If your test was unsuccessful, please provide as much information as you can. Submit test results. Then go back to the console and revert the patch. Now you're ready to process a different one.
Thank you, Olivier. And now, how to get a refund. To qualify, you will need to fill in a reimbursement form. This can be found on opensourcematters.org/reimbursement. Once there, you can find all the details needed for the form to be filled in. We will also need you to send us images of your gathering as proof so that we can share them on social media. Remember, only pizza and non-alcoholic drinks count. And now back to SD for a few closing words.
Hi, SD again. Thanks so much for sticking around to the end. We hope that you found the tips useful. Once again, we'd like to thank today's sponsors, Ionis, Softforge, the Joomla, Tassos, Digital Peak, Email Queue Daily, and of course, Joomla. Don't forget to join us in the ORPBF Mattermost channel. Spread Joomla love in social media with hashtag PBF23, and most of all, have fun. We cannot thank you enough for participating today, so I'm going to say it again. Thank you. Have fun, enjoy pizza, be loud and proud for Joomla.